Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Forbes Middle East welcomes you all to FinRuption in Focus, where the region's leaders, regulators, and end users have all come together today to delve into the disruption, opportunities, and challenges that new technology is bringing to the financial sector. Understanding the hype and deriving value from blockchain. Mr. Leon Smith. Mr. Namish Shah. Mr. Xavier Anglada. Mr. Zishan Idris Khawaja.
When blockchain came about, with the infamous Nakamoto's white paper, etc.
From the beginning, the idea of blockchain was like a distributed database, right? That basically maintains exact copies of the records in each of the nodes of it. And of course, there's some beauties about this, because with the pervasive access of communication technology, cloud, and so on, and especially computing power, was bringing the crypto element into it, bringing the encrypting element to create a public and a private key to make sure that assets of these databases were being moved, were being shared with complete security.
How are you seeing the technology evolve? And I guess, from your perspective, some of the use cases that have started to evolve.
When we started looking at blockchain about 2015, we did not understand it. It was too complex. When we stepped back and understood the fundamental of what does it provide, what value it can provide, then we realized these are a combination of technologies which were existing in the past. What is blockchain? Distributed database, 80s, 70s, plus consensus algorithms like PBFT, plus security. When you combine together, they created a fantastic technology which can probably become a trust-enabling system.
Yeah. What's the regulatory stance that you're seeing sort of globally, I guess, and also a bit more from a region and a UAE perspective?
Yeah, I think what you're seeing globally is you are seeing a move towards the regulation of crypto assets and digital assets and or digital securities. If you look at the United States, they are making progress. You're looking at the launch of Backed imminently, which is perhaps going to be kind of a cornerstone backed by ICE as one of the first major regulated exchanges in the United States. Prior to that, there's certainly been some issues in terms of interpreting what is a crypto asset versus a security in terms of the statutory law that's on the books.
There's one comment on the regulation that is quite relevant. So blockchain a few years back, before GDPR, was considering some solutions, and now thanks to GDPR, there's different ways to solve that, because the data in the blocks is immutable. Personal data cannot be now stored in a block, because what if me as a user at a certain moment wants to disappear from that service specifically, right? So this creates a complete new, so it's a very live technology. So there's a lot being developed and thought, but it's still yet to be fully crystallized and matured. It will only be on the use cases that appear and that are scaled that will create the maturity of it. So which is a bit what happened in artificial intelligence. There's been artificial intelligence in the 50s, but only recently we're starting to think things at scale with the data and so on, and actually we're going to see regulation being affecting, and always, in a back and forth element, right? So we're never, it's a journey that started, but we're never going to be fully there.